won't stop till I hear him say,
Warning: the information that we convey in these videos and the content on this page simply provides general consumer information. It is not legal advice or regulatory guidance. It is not intended to sway your personal bias in any way. We are simply just relaying information already available to the general public. We highly suggest you do your own research and draft your own opinion on the topics disclosed in this video breakdown. Without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy this video breakdown, and if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, consider doing so now.
Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. In today's video breakdown, we're going to be talking about the current cryptocurrency market space and what is going on in the market as of right now. We're going to be talking about market manipulation surrounding the Ripple versus SEC case. If you all enjoy intuitive video breakdowns like this, make sure you go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. So across the board, the entire cryptocurrency market as of right now is down a little bit in the red today. Today is the 28th of November 2022. A couple of little headlines surrounding the CV-19 civil unrest that are happening in China surrounding the protest. As of right now, clashes in Shanghai as CV protests flare across China. These headlines are pretty much spamming the market space as of right now. And we know as investors, ladies and gentlemen, that when there is a safe haven demand, that risk on assets pretty much depreciate in value as the dollar climbs. This article reads, shares were under downward pressure and the dollar climbed as markets opened in Asia on Monday to news of growing unrest in China over CV-19 restrictions. So that were headlines that pretty much plagued the market space as of Sunday and Monday morning, surrounding the depreciation of risk on assets. Ladies and gentlemen, in my personal opinion, the only thing that would cause another leg down in the cryptocurrency market is another major capitulation event surrounding some type of insolvent or bankrupt exchange, or a Federal Reserve rate hike that is unexpected from the market that shocks investors, like a 100 BPS rate hike or a 75 BPS rate hike. Maybe not a 75 BPS rate hike, more so towards the 100 BPS rate hike would shock investors. However, I don't think that that's personally going to happen. Right now, we're expecting, as of news articles and what we can read on the internet that's readily available to retail investors, a 50 BPS rate hike sometime in December for the Federal Reserve. Okay, we have major announcements coming out, red folder events, so be mindful of these. I tweeted out to you guys a little bit of a prediction surrounding Thursday and Friday's price action. If you guys want to check that out, go ahead and follow us on Twitter. But we see major red article news events coming out. We have unemployment claims. We have hourly earnings. We have non-farm payroll coming out. We have unemployment rates all coming out this week. So just be mindful of that and pay attention to price action, ladies and gentlemen. Most likely, when we have these red folder weeks like this, there is going to be a lot of volatility in the cryptocurrency markets because they are risk on assets and trade against the United States dollar. Okay. With that being said, let's get into the market manipulation surrounding this whole Ripple versus SEC case. There is a tweet that didn't really get a lot of popularity in the crypto space on my Twitter page. However, you have to accept that it is the truth and nobody knows the full outcome of the cryptocurrency market space surrounding this whole Ripple versus SEC case, and that is 110% fact. As retail investors, we can all speculate. We can, create our own bias based off of research that we do, but we do not know the market manipulation that's happening behind the scenes. And ladies and gentlemen, reading this thread to you all, I have been involved in the market for over 7 years now, and I have a firm understanding of market manipulation tactics. Regardless of which side you stand on in this Ripple versus SEC case, regardless if you think they're going to win or lose, believe me when I say that the outcome of the Ripple versus SEC case will truly shock everyone in the cryptocurrency space. I don't think that it's all going to be butterflies and rainbows and think that they're just going to flat out just win and blow everything away. There has to be some type of catalyst in this. It's been going on for too long. There has to be some type of market manipulation, in my personal opinion. So like I said, this thread continues. The elites have an agenda to complete, and this case is without a doubt part of it. Remember, the media is a distraction, and 90% of retail investors and speculators are wrong. I am a firm believer in the future price of XRP. Keyword, I highlighted future and capitalized it, the future of XRP, but the system needs to be shocked first. Okay, that's my personal opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Take it for what it is. We come over here to an interesting article that came out shortly after I put that tweet out to you all. FTX fall was incredibly damaging. Crypto must foster real utility, Ripple policy lead says. Ripple's APAC policy director said the collapse of FTX is exactly why crypto needs to move away from hype cycles and toward real utility. Ripple's APAC policy director has described the fall of FTX as incredibly damaging for the crypto space, but says the industry should stand the test of time if its focus shifts towards building real utility. In a statement sent to Cointelegraph, Ripple's APAC policy lead Rahul Advani said he expects the FTX saga to lead to greater scrutiny in the crypto regulations, while governments will reevaluate their stance towards crypto and blockchain technology, adding, "The collapse of FTX is incredibly damaging for the crypto space and once again underscores the need for greater regulatory clarity." Ladies and gentlemen, who is about to have the only regulatory clarity in the entire market space? XRP. Again, I'm a firm believer that XRP is going to get clarity. I do believe, however, that in some way, shape, or form, they are going to manipulate the masses into believing that it is not a good thing. And they're going to, in some way, shape, or form, manipulate the price to shake out more retail investors. That's just my personal opinion, having been involved in the market for 7 years. I know for a fact that the market makers, before they buy something, they like to manipulate the price to give themselves a discount. That is something that you all need to be mindful of and pay attention to via the price action, okay? Advani argued that the industry will need forward-looking and flexible regulations to boost confidence in the crypto sector while protecting consumers. These regulations must include robust measures for consumer protection, but also recognize the different risks posed by business-facing crypto companies. What we don't want to see is a knee-jerking response that could stifle innovation within the sector, he added. This sentence caught my eye because, again, it comes into fruition in correlation with the tweet that I'm putting out to you all, where I do believe that there's going to be some type of market manipulative move. Again, I showed you all in the past video breakdowns how the BIS was connected to FTX and everything is pre-planned and pre-programmed. If you think for 1 second that this whole entire FTX collapse was not pre-planned into the market, you have another thing coming, ladies and gentlemen. It 110% was. It was a manipulative scheme to shake out retail investors because you saw headlines coming out after the FTX collapse where the US Senate and everybody is telling people that cryptocurrency is too risky and da-da-da-da-da. However, behind the scenes, you see that bank and institutionalized investors are 110% adopting this technology. They are moving forward with the advancement of this technology that is going to revolutionize our payment infrastructure. Okay, continuing this article. Following the collapse of FTX, a number of regulators around the world pledged to focus on developing greater crypto regulation. The Australian government is doubling down on its commitment to a crypto regulatory framework, and the International Monetary Fund, IMF, called for more regulation in Africa's crypto markets, one of the fastest growing in the world. Meanwhile, in the United States, the CFTC, Commissioner Summer Mersinger, hope that I'm not pronouncing that incorrect, said on November 18th that the time to act in crypto regulation may have arrived. What? So you mean to tell me that it took an FTX collapse, again, that was pre-programmed, for us to get to the point where crypto regulation may have arrived, even though we've been in this market space for almost 14 years now? Interesting to say the least, prompting experts to warn that crypto is in the crosshairs of U.S. lawmakers. Advani, however, noted that the one-size-fits-all approach to regulation will not work. Due to the differing risk profiles presented by crypto companies, he instead advocated for a risk-based approach to regulating the industry. He added that risks posed by crypto businesses, including requirements on conduct, like segregating business accounts, disclosing conflicts of interest, and providing retail investors safeguards. And last but not least, he said, "We still firmly believe that crypto is here to stay and that real use cases will withstand the test of time. I think that the crypto industry will have to take more focused approaches, shifting from hype cycles towards building real utility." Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a firm believer in the future price evaluation of XRP. I do think that there's going to be a major catalyst that shakes out retail investors one last time. However, I could be incorrect. And yes, maybe, of course, we could experience sunshine and rainbows. But do you really think that that is going to happen? Do you really think that it's just going to be a clear, straightforward, narrow path to the top? I highly doubt that. I do anticipate that there's going to be some type of fundamental news that comes out that shakes retail out surrounding this Ripple versus SEC outcome before the price appreciation of XRP. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not sitting here standing by it. And yes, of course, here at CYPRX, what do? We react to the current market sentiment. So that means that if any given point in time, the market sentiment changes, we have the ability to react if necessary. Okay. Moving on, last but not least, all right, I'll leave you all with this article right here. This is from You Today. Ripple lawsuit resolution would be epic for crypto capital venture, founder predicts. So this is kind of like an opposite bias where we could see all sunshine and rainbows, right? This could be the catalyst that bottoms out the cryptocurrency market. A Ripple settlement could be epic for crypto, potentially a defining moment to bring in the bottom of the bear market. The founder of Crypto Capital Venture predicts that the resolution of the Ripple case will be monumental for the whole cryptocurrency industry. He continues by saying that this could be a defining moment that ushers in the bottom of the bear market. The timeline calls for the replies to the motions for the summary judgment to be presented by November 30th. At that point, all briefings will be finished and Judge Torres's final ruling will be anticipated. So that's something to look forward to towards the end of this week. I believe that comes in on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. That is the 30th of November. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is me just trying and attempting to spread cryptocurrency awareness. As of right now, the prices in the cryptocurrency market do not match bullish fundamentals, which in my personal opinion reflects market manipulation. Ladies and gentlemen, massive headlines coming out surrounding United States dollar news this week. So just be mindful, pay attention to these headlines. Blessings to you all. Be cognizant, be aware, get your cryptocurrency off of these exchanges, please. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Protect yourselves out there. When, you know, at the end of the day, if any of these other crypto exchanges go bust, you know, go insolvent or go bankrupt, and you have assets on these exchanges, do not sit there and play the victim role. You know what the cryptocurrency market is capable of after this FTX collapse, wiping billions of dollars from the market. Do not fall victim to that, ladies and gentlemen. Protect your assets. That is the number one rule in this trading game, is the preservation of capital. With that being said, blessings to you all. Be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you all in the next YouTube video breakdown.
I won't stop till I hear him say